sad girl as you trip.
Some face-based healing.
For real.
It's recording?
Real wedding ceremony. Right now is because it's now that it's after midnight, it's October 10th. And that's 10-10 in 2010. 10-10-10. And I can say XXX. The one I'm doing for you lasts forever, and you better freak out. But before we, God, he's so smart. See, I should have done that. tip of the head here to the organizers, or really the main organizer of this whole event. But don't get a big head about it. You're traveling headlong through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A dimension as vast as your cranium and as timeless as infinity. It is the headwaters between light and shadow, between scrub jeans and all-cut slack, between heavy science and pinhead superstition. And it lies between the armpit of man's fears and the headboard of his bed of knowledge. You're heading into a wondrous headland whose headquarters are imagination. Your headlights fall upon the signpost up ahead. Your next stop, head on into the matrimonial zone. All right, now where's the... We should have the...
Your father's ugly.
Look at that giant ass. Which one?
There's blood running down. Woo! Friends,
Uncle Fester, thank you.
and I can promise you, I've seen Reverend 808 here after he was bee-stung, spider-stung ecstasy. I was tripping on LSD. In his face, a giant mass of huge swollen things. And I didn't freak out. It just seemed normal. And Reverend Gigglepuss here, friends, just about 2 hours ago, I was in the dressing room when she undressed. It's a beautiful couple. These two are preparing friends to launch themselves into the future together. Now, marriage ceremonies are generally full of helpful hints for marriage, as if you hadn't already heard all of them. You guys should come around a little bit more this way so I can kind of see you. But let's get straight to the point. Here's what it's all about. These two really want to be together. There's certain basic primate needs. And although we're not humans, we're still primates. And it's true for monkeys to yeti to yetinsany, subgeniuses. It's where true love comes from, and it's where true slack comes from, if you're lucky enough to get the true love part. And what I'm talking about is what the behavioral scientists call grooming with monkeys. Picking nits out of your hair and eating them. With humans, it gets a little bit more complicated. With yetis, it's fucking hot. My wife read this ceremony and said, "What's all this stuff about monkeys?" But, you know, every now and then, friends, one of us finds another one that, for whatever reason, rubs just right. The perfect co-groomer, the one that picks your fleas just right. The one that smells somehow just right. The one that looks at you just right. And most importantly, the one that laughs at all of your jokes. Without that, you go kind of half crazy. But with that, you can go fully crazy. We'll get to that part in a minute. Now, some of you may wonder about my qualifications other than being a minister in the Universal Life Church and the Church of the Subgenius. I'm most qualified because I have the happiest goddamn marriage in the world. Now, weddings always feature quotes from famous things, and for this wedding, and well, I did this for every wedding actually, but I'd like to quote a monster movie, my favorite monster movie, James Whale's 1933 classic, The Bride of Frankenstein.
Right.
The quote is, "Friend, good."
Yes.
There are ways to tell if it's your true love. Number one, your worst quarrels will be better than most people's honeymoons. Number two, everything will seem perfect. You'll be total blithering idiots. It's not that you'll be blind to each other's faults. You just won't give a shit about them. Any stupid mistake that your partner makes will just seem to you to be part of his or her very existence's eternal flirtation with the entire universe. You will both make thousands of stupid mistakes because being psychotically preoccupied with your mate all the time, your ability to deal with any of the others will be severely impaired and compromised. Fuck. And yet, the normal people around you will still make more mistakes than you do. Strange but true. Your friends will probably decide that you've lost your minds, and they will be right. Because you're soul partners, only partially in this world, maintaining the least possible hold on reality, and pretty much you're good for very little other than laying around experiencing your joint nervous system, which is probably, honestly, about as close to true slack as anybody ever gets. And best of all, you have an excuse. You literally can't help it. That's a quote from Subgenius. And here's a quote from a real genius, Albert Einstein, who said, "My religion consists of a humble admiration of the illimitable superior spirit who reveals himself in the slight details we are able to perceive with our frail and feeble mind." I guess he sort of knew he was a subgenius. I'm just saying he had trouble tying his shoes. Well, an old Chinese proverb says, "I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand." And Gigglepuss and 808 are about to truly understand and know. So, you guys don't seem very much alike. But, you know, your true yeti mate should be very different from you. Better be very different from you. Makes certain physical things better. If you were the same, you'd become gradually more bovine. You just amplify each other's faults. But your holy differences trick you into learning from each other and seeing in new ways. So you should hone these skills of marital combat and compromise, because you can use them on the job or in real life, or both even. Because two heads are better than one. If you're like me and Princess, we've only got one brain cell between them. You have the missing half of each other's brain cells. Some people change when they get married, and you might become something new. Although you guys have been living in sin for a while, so this is just the official thing. It'll help on taxes, too. But you know, when you share your whole life with somebody, you have to grow, and that means compromises, loyalty, devotion, and the payback is you get to soak in pure love. You know, if there's anything eternal in life, that's probably the best way to find it. So, friends, these two, Gigglepuss and Reverend 808, who were apart, come together now in our presence to declare their love and be united in marriage. And I'm going to skip over this corny stuff because it doesn't apply to subgeniuses. I have a special whole thing for some other people's marriage ceremonies. You don't need any of that dance alone and stand separate or any of that stupid stuff. And then go ahead and intertwine to your heart's content. They say it's somehow unhealthy to be needy and codependent. You guys go ahead and need and codepend all you. Joke, you know what to do. So, in coming before us all here today, you're performing an act of faith in each other, a faith that will continue to grow and mature and endure if you would have your love set on such faith for all days ahead. Then cherish the hopes you hold right now, resolve that love will not be blotted out by the conspiracy nor blurred by the mundane pink bullshit in life. What you have is much, much better than that. The wonder might start to fade in the rituals of daily living, but your love and joy and sex hurt can grow despite that as you build it together. And I promise that is true. Now, before I get into corny, I'm going to add, we have several new things in this wedding. Well, this is the new thing. I'm going to explain to you guys the facts of love. Because you're getting married and you're going to have to know some things. Now, you already know the basics. This is some stuff you may not know, and in fact, most of you don't know. This was actually explained by men's love. No! Now listen closely, because this is important. When a face-fucking bat attacks a male yeti subgenius and ejaculates its poisoned sperm down his throat, and the yeti is not promptly treated with face-fucking bat sperm antidote, it must find a prairie squid to fuck, or that male yeti will die. When a bat sperm-infected yeti fucks a prairie squid, the prairie squid empties him out like a man-shaped condom, leaving only the undamaged skin lying in a heap upon the ground. The prairie squid stores and mutates the yeti sperm and ejaculates it into the female yeti on not infrequent occasions. The prairie squid mutated yeti sperm swims up the tubes and impregnates the female's entire lifetime stock of eggs all at once, transforming her into a vast egg bag with a little human torso on the end. The thousands of prairie squid mutated yeti sperm impregnated yeti eggs hatch into thousands of face-fucking bats who seek male yeti to impregnate, etc., etc., etc. So now you know what to be careful of and watch out for. You may have to be understanding if this happens. So, believing in yourselves and each other will strengthen not only the both of you, but also give you hope and strength to the rest of us who know you and love you, or at least kind of get horny over you and think you're hot. In our presence, you are now ready to pledge your love and yourselves to each other. We all rejoice in the love, wonder, and slack that this moment brings. Now come around here in front of me. This is the big part. Do you, Reverend Gigglepuss, take this man, Reverend 808, to be your husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, richer or poorer, in sickness and health and kinkiness, to love and cherish? Say, I do.
I do. Woo! Yeah!
Do you, Reverend 808, take this hot woman, Reverend Gigglepuss, to be your wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness or health and kinkiness, to love and to cherish? Say, I do.
I do.
Yeah!
Friends with love.
The human centipede.
Are you trying to curse them on 7 years of rape the most important, this is a new part of the ceremony. You guys are being chained together in the bonds of matrimony, and we have a special chain, and they have little neck rings, friends, which you can see in the flashlights here. I'll do the male yeti first with this chain. You see, he's leashed up real good. This, by the way,
Can you grab the thing off the drum?
these are not fake chains, as you can see. Real, solid chains, no tricks. No, this is a real neck, friends. And you'll lock together this woman. I always have trouble finding the woman. Okay, there we go. Now you do have the rings, right?
Yes.
Right. For once, we don't. The rest of you, if you want to, if you don't have a ring, you can do the Holy Temple Devo. You know the routine. All right. However you do that, share the rings, stick the rings. Friends, this symbolizes the hole, going deep into the hole repeatedly, over and over again, until little yetis come spewing out. Oh, that's good. You guys are doing it better than Princess William did. We did the wrong hands.
You didn't refill my skill.
Yeah.
Look at that. And now, shake on it and say it's a deal.
It's a deal.
Now you
Got it.
Whether you want it or not.
Shit.
Even if you have to do it alone, I want you to know.
Pink tiara.
Princess?
No, because you never went to prom. Never made a deal about it, but I figured I would pronounce you homecoming queen because you're the queen that I'm going to be coming home to.
Oh, can you spaceship?
More kissy kissy.
This is our cake over here.
That's okay. And then there's that.
That's an awesome
That
fucking
is so
painting.
great.
Our cake.
Exactly.
It's a big old cookie cake.
Can't be getting married? No, I don't want to marry. Oh, marry myself.
We're going to the journey. I watched that horrible video.
This fell out of your pocket. Breakfast was on
I took a shit ton of pictures. Do you want to hold on like you want to take pictures of each other?
I love your shirt. Oh my god.
Gotta get the chain in the shot.
I'm not giving you that, but I would
Thank you so much.
I am terrible at taking pictures. They always come out.
Yeah, you can pretend for us that it's not all about lust. Come on, grab his crotch. Share that cake or what?
You think you can handle this cake? Take a big one. I think he can handle it. Eat it anyway.
I'm drunk, hold on.
I'll totally eat it.
Thank you.
Take
guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Wedding
you.
list.
Carolyn.
Yeah, you're the one.
Cake.
Wedding cake.
Yeah, we have awesome wedding cake.
Hey, would you mind if we chat your wedding? Because we'll of course see you come next time. Whether or not it's the right one. Would you mind taking a
I have a
picture?
song for you guys.
Wherever it is.
We're there.
Who expect a baby by accident?
As long as it's we need something to put in the pot when the world blows up.
I got a song.
We already figured out, you know, if you get knocked up tonight, baby,
Hey, little sister, what have you done? Hey, little sister, news from the left one. Hey, little sister, listen to me. Hey, little sister, hey, little with the shotgun. I say, it's only girl. It's a nice day for a white wedding. Nice day for a
Thank you.
I got a fun